There we go. This is the bat just manufactured and sold by HobbyKing. I obtained this particular one in order to just fool around with this model. It's a very nice model. The only thing I don't like is this distracting body that it has. It looks like a wine bottle in a sense, and so I ended up making it a little more attractive with the Mia Microflight Pilot and also this propulsion unit that I'm calling it the turbo for the BAT1. It's a Mia Microflight turbo system along with the pilot, and the pilot of course moves the head. It's attached to a servo via the in a Y connection with the steering, and it pivots in opposed direction to the control of the servo. The sail also has the basic control. That's the stock one, but we've improved that control a little bit better. Of course you can't see it because I would have to open up the case and to show you what I did there, but it's got better control on the sail. And of course this is our own sail that we're manufacturing for the BAT1. These are our latest sails. Very nice sails. They're reinforced at locations where they need to be reinforced, at the mast and also at the keel, and they come with hardware that you can install right over the existing mast of the BAT1. So anyway, let me reattach this right here because this came loose. This is just the original stock thread that comes with the BAT1, and it's not that. It's a very thin thread. Something that I think I'm going to be including our own thread there, or our own cable system that you can connect it a lot better than this really thin kite thread that they supply with the BAT1. So it's a little more foolproof, and it's pretty strong if you tie it nice and tight. And this is the way we attach this to the keel here for control. This has a bolt and a nut. I haven't done that yet because we're still testing the sail here, but it's part of that. It's got clips. These are our own clips that we use throughout our own designs with ultralight, microlights, and auto gyros, and you name it. I mean, this is our own trademark hardware that we're employing here with the sail for the BAT1, the upgrade sail from Mia Microflight. So let's give it a go here. And this particular sail is it's got a lot more area than the standard Mylar sail that comes with the BAT1, and you can see how it's grabbing really nice. You can let go of the sail. Now I just turned on the propulsion system here. This is in case the model stops and you have no wind, so it allows it to get it going. It's not designed to make it run like a car, but just as a starting or a starter for the model, just to pick up a little speed and grab some of that wind. But when you have a day like today, it's windy, you don't need the propulsion system, and you might as well keep that out. Now, bear in mind that we're inside this fenced area, and the wind is going to be a little bit erratic, and we're going to have some dead spots because of the fence. These things are typically done in open parking lots and beach fronts, any open area where the wind is a little more, has a more even distribution on the ground. But as you can see, it's moving it quite nicely. Now our sails do come with a reinforcement to tighten this area here, and I showed this in another video of my Trike sail, the ones that look like blow carts, the aluminum frame ones. So I show that stiffener, or that batten rather, that holds the sail. But for the sake of this video here, I don't have the batten on. I just have the sail loose because I wanted to, because it's rather windy, and I don't want that to be too tight. I mean, I want the sail to be a little bit loose so it grabs the air like it is now. See that? Okay, now I have the sail fully open at this point right here on my control, and you can see how the sail just opens up, and of course to tighten it, I move the control the other way. Now you can arrange those controls on your transmitter any way you wish. If you have a pistol type transmitter, typically the sail control is done on the throttle, I believe. Here on this particular HobbyKing transmitter, I just have it on the rudder, and I have my control of directional on my aileron. It's because I'm right-handed and I like it better that way. But like I said, you can put these controls almost in any channel you feel comfortable with. There you go, it's picking up. Okay, there we go. So it's working very nice. And you can purchase these sails at Mia Microflight at www.micro-flight.com, or you can email us direct at miadsgns@cox.net and just request the sail, the upgrade sail for the BAT1. Of course, if you have also the Mia Microflight Pilot, this needs to be raised a little bit higher here. And unfortunately, I made this too tight here. There we go. So that it clears it. Now the fact that this sail is ripstop nylon is a little more organic, and because of that particular design and the curvature that we have embedded in the assembly of the parts that make up the sail, you know, you have a more natural sail instead of just a flat mylar sheet. Mylar sheet works. I mean, I use mylar sheets for some of our Trike sails, but I prefer to have the ripstop nylon sails because they do perform a little bit better than just a plastic sail. It also depends on the shape of the sail as well, and also the design of the model itself, because the CG has to be just right on the model. It has to be right along with the center pressure of the sail. It's almost like a same thing that we do with the ultralights and Trikes. You know, you got to have that. You got to have the CG positioned correctly in reference to the sail. You know, once you get that dialed in, you know, you have a nice flowing or running or flying model. It's running really nice. I do like the yellow too. This is our own yellow that we've been employing with the black. This is kind of our trademark colors that we employ religiously on every single product that we make, and that we've been making actually since you know, 2000, that we established Mia Microflight, and we're still around doing these things. So, you know, if you haven't come across our products, you know, please stop by our website, look at our YouTube channel, and just come and see the stuff that we do here. You know, the stuff we do is pretty cool stuff. We try to do things that are not done by other companies in terms of some of the models that we do, like the ultralights, microlights, at least not in the way that we design and manufacture and assemble these things. We employ quite a bit of time in getting these models to the best performance that we can make them, so that they perform as we show in all our videos. It's not just helicopters. We started with helicopters, and we went on to airplanes or ultralights, microlights, and then we went into auto gyros, and now we're doing Trike sails. So we don't like to limit the fun into one particular area, because most of these things are related. Anything with the sail that works on the same dynamics and principles of a lifting surface. This is basically a lifting surface, but it's been placed vertically on a trike. But it's basically the same dynamics of a sail, of a wing, airfoil works on these things. So it is not new to us when it comes to these things, designing these things. We understand a lot of these things, the way they work. They work to up higher performance, not just make it go. So that is one of the difference about me on Microflight. That we really strive to provide products and upgrades that really take your model, your existing model that you may have bought somewhere else, to a different level. And we've been doing the same, with the micro helicopters. We've done tons of upgrades for the blade helicopters. We are still doing that, and now we're offering these other upgrades for all these other models that I personally believe could use a little better performance. And as you can see them in many of our videos, including this one, you can see how these things work, and they look better too, because we add a little pizzazz not only to the performance, but also to the looks. With our little pilot there, you can see the little pilot. He's moving his head, which adds a little more pizzazz and a little more fun to the hobby. Otherwise, unfortunately, this BAT1 body just looks like a bottle of wine, really, without all these added enhancements, aesthetical and performance-wise. But it looks a lot better this way, I think. And if you also think the same, well, stop by me on Microflight and get one of these sails, get one of these pilot kits, the little pod, and you can have as much fun as we're having here on a day such as today. Nothing wrong with keeping the model stuck, but if you want to try something a little bit different, it's going to give you a little more edge. Give our upgrades a try. I think you'll be happy. I do these videos and I try to explain all these things so that our readers, our customers, can get all the information with all honesty here. I don't like to sell things on a flim-flam basis. All the stuff that I do is well proven and shown on every single video that we do, as well as in the photographs that accompany all these products in our website, so that you understand and you can expect the same level of performance. And if you have an area such as this one, you can have a little fun without having to take your car or walk too far. Of course, we can go to the park. There's a local park here to do these things with a little more open area. But these things is that you can go downwind as well as upwind. You just got to grab the right angle there. And it'll go pretty fast if you're in an open area and you got you're building momentum with the wind. Of course, in this area you're not going to build that much momentum here because we're limited on the space here. But if you have a parking lot that you're running this into you're going to grab a lot more momentum. The model's going to go faster. It's going to, you know, you raise your skill challenge level. This is basically just to demonstrate the sail that we're selling for these as an upgrade, and what you can expect from the model in a similar area, or you can take it to a larger open area and you can have a lot more fun than we're having here. The sails also come in colors, so you can get it in any color you wish. This is our stock industrial yellow that we also employ on all our trademark products.